I was petrified. I kept thinking I could never live without you by my side.
And I spent so many nights thinking how could you be wrong, and I grew strong.
I learned how to get low. And so you're back, walk out that door.
I'm not that chained up little person still in love with you.
It is absolutely the most fun thing I have done in so long.
I had a great time with Rob. He just lets go and has a good time. And that's really, at this point, you know, what I'm looking for.
I'm not a chained up little person still in love with you.
I think we're connecting on several really good levels, but I'm worried it's not there. I think it is. I see it.
I think Franklin really likes James a lot. I think he's invested in winning James's heart.
Let's do this.
Shawn, come on.
Check. I think Shawn was really nervous because he said he doesn't sing and doesn't have a singing voice. He's like, I don't really want to do this. But we had no idea what was in store.
You know what?
I kind of got labeled the shy one in the house. I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but I like to dance, so I just threw the mic behind my back and broke it down.
Shawn just floors the place. It was amazing. He was shocking. I loved it. We were just dying.
I saw this side of Shawn that I thought, hey, he's got something there that he's not letting people see.
That was genius. Genius. I'm telling you, that started as a dramatic monologue and turned into a slut dance. I am your biggest fan. Now you're going to be singing an even gayer song.
When I came on the show, my main objective that I wanted America to see was the truth about gay men. You know, who we really are. Not the stereotypes, real gay men. There's always going to be stereotypes about gay men not being athletic, gay men not being masculine, and I think this show blows that out of the water.
Been the nail in the coffin of my career. Andra.
Yes, ma'am.
Get up here. Read this card.
Here's your chance to help James out. Select one mate to sing a special love duet with James.
I am on the edge of my seat. I want to be picked. I just want to be up there.
I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, please, 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 please.
Wes, I think because you braved the mountain with James.
Oh, yes,
Did it?
God.
Woo!
He said he would not have got up that mountain had you not been sitting up there. So I would really be honored if you would sing a duet with James.
I don't know the song, so I get up there, I'm like, you know what, I'll wing it. I've heard the song once, maybe a few years ago, but you know what, I'm with James, it doesn't matter.
I thought that dreams belonged to other men. Oh, how could I have known that all my life I only needed you?
He's doing harmony. What's that about?
Oh, almost paradise. It's up there, knocking on heaven's door.
The entire time he was like, I don't know these words, I was singing with him, trying to encourage him.
There you go.
I just kept thinking back to the mountain where he was, come on, James, you can make it. And I was like, you can do this, just sing what you want.
I looked over at him, he looked at me, and we shared this really great moment. It was just kind of like a connection I've been looking for this entire week. You know, it was that thing, I get you, you get me, and I know what's going on.
Just to see you two boys look at each other, that was worth it. I'm in room 315 at the Ramada Inn. You could just stand on my balcony and do that all night. Anyway, you two boys are going off somewhere secret right now.
Today when that happened, when they said, okay, Wes, you're gonna go have a one-on-one time with James, Part of me was like anxious because I haven't had that opportunity to have that time with James. And I felt, I guess, a little envious.
Andre, you can play with the rest of them while they're gone, yes.
This is the moment I've been waiting for. I've seen people get their chances to have a one-on-one, share some moments with him, and that's great. I've been very respectful of that time, but I've been waiting for my chance.
Good job. You carried me through it, kid. You carried me through it. I can't sing that high. That was embarrassing.
What do we have here? I'm just gonna walk around with the microphone because it feels good.
So how do you feel about this whole thing? It's fun. It's weird, isn't it? It's weird because
Wes, up to that point, had always been this really showy kind of guy. Really on, and I was hoping to get from Wes a more calm side, a more maybe romantic side. Get to see what's deeper than that. Wow, that's a nice view.
Wow. So there we are outside the coffee shop, a little cute courtyard with wooden benches with a mountainscape right behind us, very romantic. So cheers to an adventurous week.
To singing and rock climbing.
And to rock climbing and to Coco Peru. You know, the first time we met, that very first like, hi, how are you? I got a very like initial
Attraction,
yeah, there's a certain spark. I mean, it's chemistry, attraction and chemistry, that first like initial.
Now it's getting toward, or it's getting to that other level, and it's not about, let's just have fun now. It's about, is there a connection, and how do you determine that? How do you evaluate that?
Getting a chance to talk to him, look into his eyes, it was great to hear what he had to say honestly, filter-free, nobody else around.
So are you looking for dating, or are you looking for something else?
For me, I am most prepared now than I ever have been for something serious.
Mostly what I was thinking is, wow, Wes is a surprise. He's surprising me. I didn't expect to meet anyone like that.
I'm looking for someone exactly who isn't into monogamy, who, you know, doesn't have a insanely sordid path. I mean, things like that, those are things that are important to me, and it's so hard to find. And how about you? Why are you single?
It's funny, I think at that point I was thinking, wow, this is like a date. And I could do this, and I could go on a date with this person.
I had to though.
My weakness is meeting people. I'm not that outgoing initially to strike up conversation or to initially walk up to this guy. I don't actually approach people. I'm afraid of rejection, I suppose.
I totally fell for him today. He totally won me over, you know? He totally won me over, and for me, the game is over. All right, well, thanks so much.
All right, of course. No. The elimination is horrible. Really, really terrible.
I'm not sure about that one.
This one now is definitely harder than it was last night. Because now we've had another day for all of us to bond. Now we're going through it again. We're going to lose 3 more.
Yeah, 3 groups of 3.
3 groups of 3, that's 1 each. James and I have not had a lot of alone time. My chances, I think, are 50-50.
Everybody was kind of like nervous, and everybody had butterflies.
I'm going to be biting my nails off.
Right. It's like, what kind of twist are they put out there right now?
Good evening.
Hello.
How are you both? All right. I feel like the bearer of bad news, but it is time for tonight's selection ceremony. Now, much like the other selection ceremony, we've divided the mates into 3 groups of 3. So you have to select 2 mates from each group to stay, and obviously select one of those mates to leave the house. Now, again, ahead of time, you're not going to know the names of who's going to be in which group, so your decision will be made there and then in front of all of us. I have to tell you that I know we promised you a lot of surprises along the way. And tonight's no exception. Andra, you know you've spent a lot of quality time with each of the mates over the past few days, so we feel it's only right that you're involved in tonight's selection ceremony.
So what does that mean?
Tonight, James, Andra, we've given Andra the veto power.
What does that mean?
That means, Andra, that in tonight's selection ceremony, you have the power to veto one of James's choices. And in doing so, protects that one mate from leaving the house.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Next, Andra gets the chance to save one eliminated mate. And